Hello everyone. The book that I brought to you today is The Argumentative Indian. This book came in 2005. One of the best books. I have already reviewed a book, Discovery of India by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. And that speaks about the culture of India and our Indian, various aspects of our country. And this is a latest edition of the Indian culture. The title is The Argumentative Indian. This book is a collection of articles, rather the speeches given by Amartya Sen. And the first essay name is The Argumentative Indian. That is how the title of this book is being given as Argumentative Indian. What a book, terrific book. When I read this book, I understand the power of Indian culture and the argumentative ideology of our culture. India as a country is known for argumentation. When you talk about argumentative ideology, it is not that you are disregarding somebody's argument, but encouraging the argument. So, going back several thousand years before, see, India as a country, we are a basket of lot of beliefs. You call different beliefs like Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism. All these, they have a different ideology. And way back, those days, the ideas and the philosophies were argumented and people accepted, but not disregarding anybody's opinion. Why? You take as an example this Bhagavad Gita. And what is the base of this particular philosophy or a book? It is nothing but an argument between a god and a warrior, and that is being articulated so well, and this has become a world popular epic. So, in this particular book, Amartya Sen, a well-known economist, a Nobel laureate, and a person who received the highest award of our nation, he comes out with various things. Three things which I remember and I thought that I'll present to you. One is the method of argument. The next one is the women liberation. And the third is the religious tolerance. He speaks about many things, but particularly these three things are notable. One is, we as a country, we have the legacy of argument. Now, Western countries, many of the countries, they think India as a country, we don't know how to argument. The dialectic mode is something missing. That's completely wrong. That is what Amartya Sen speaks about. He says that we as a nation, we argue many things and then finally come to the right point. That is about argumentation. And the women liberation, many people consider India as a name of casteism, name of patriarchal legacy, where the men are given the most importance and the women are not given importance. But you see, if you go back several hundred years, if not several thousand years, India has produced best of the best women leaders. Not even the best Western nations have produced women leaders. So Amartya Sen says that India is a country where people recognize the women power and they encourage women to be at the head. The last point is secularism. I think this philosopher and this professor, he speaks about secularism and the religious tolerance. India is a country which has got a lot of religion, and the so-called Hinduism is a misplaced national identity. He speaks about nationalism, and we have different religion, different caste, different sections of society. All this come together, we form India. So this author, got numerous awards internationally. And one thing I like while reading this book, these are essays, but the manner in which the author has written, very lucid, and the writing itself is quite argumentative, very bold, courageous argument the author puts forth. And this is one of the best books, though this came into existence from 2005 onwards. I thought that I must bring this to you. And as I told you, if you want to know more about Indian culture, if you want to know more about the Indian way of living, I think you must read this book. And if you like this channel, please subscribe this channel and put your comments on the review section. What do you think about this book? Thank you so much.